Hello, everybody. This is Living with the Darkness. The changelings rage across the New Hope. Today, we have a scene in the cross venue setting where Alice is invited. Alice wanted to meet with someone, and she got invited to a restaurant after she actually said that she wants to pay it, but she wants to have this person in a restaurant. But uh, Alice knows this restaurant because of Sebastian. It was accomplished in a scene actually that the one scene that William did that the Alice went this restaurant. This is Nusret, known Turkish meat restaurant. It's in New York, Manhattan, and it's a pretty nice one. When Alice enters, they immediately the person, the known chef Nusret, actually tries to take a photo with her. Like he immediately comes near her and be like, hello, welcome to our restaurant. We didn't knew you were coming. Our apologies.
It was kind of a spur of the moment thing, she says. Alice is dressed appropriately for the occasion of a high-end restaurant. She's in a little black dress with thin straps over her shoulders, a little bit of frill along the lines, and a nice crinoline underskirt to kind of give it a little bit of volume. She's smiling. Her makeup is done up all nice, and despite how tired she looks, real quick, gonna make that roll because I realized I was in Sept of the Howling Winds, and that is not the right venue dice roller.
I actually need to set it up. I'm gonna set it up in Extra Dice Roller 1. Or actually, can you set it up in the Extra Dice Roller 1 if it's not being used?
It is not.
Okay, then let's set it up there.
Okay. And making the roll then. And that is a fail. Excellent.
What is this?
Nightmare rolls.
Okay. It's you have one success, but we need to have like 8 success, or I think for you it's 6.
It's 8 successes.
It's 6 for you because you have a dragon.
Oh, true.
I also have a dragon, so. But the guy is like looking at Alice and says, "Mind if we take a photo? It's been a long time since you have arrived here. It was with your husband, I believe."
Yes, it was.
He takes a photo of Alice and himself, and he tags Alice's official profile.
Alice's page that she doesn't even manage, but
Go on. Sorry.
So she will, after getting the picture taken, she'll thank him, give him an autograph, in fact, and then make her way over to Mr. Monday's table.
Mr. Monday gets up the second he sees Alice, and he gives her a look like he is a bit surprised, and he extends a hand. Hello.
She was about to go for a curtsy. Mid-step, we'll switch to shaking his hand. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. Please sit. When I informed that it's who I am going to eat with someone named Alisamari, they ask, "Is it the Alisamari?" I said, "I guess you will find out because I actually didn't know at the time."
Well, here I am.
He nods. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for aiding our group. Is there the process of me asking questions can be dumb dual. I am kind of bad at chit chat. I apologize for this. Would you like me to enter the conversation immediately?
No problem at all. Yes, getting straight to the point is fine.
He smiles because he's happy that chit chat is over. Or the people that we are I'm representing is we are asking aid and the aid is given. But we have also said that we can get some local help, which we are very happy for. What we were told is that we made a deal with the I think his name is Leon. Um, and he says like with a whisper, the Count of New Hope, as if the term is a bit weird to him.
It's a unique situation.
And we have heard that we can get some local help. I just wanted to make sure the local help will be put into good use by me meeting with them and learning more about them. So I hope you don't mind if I ask your capabilities so we can we don't have to put you in a place where you will feel useless for yourself, and we will make sure that you are in somewhere that you are using your capabilities.
That shouldn't be too much of a problem. What do you need to know?
Basically, where you prefer to be in a situation like we have in front of us. Um, Capabilities. I have, for example, I have told that the Misha, who is he like searches like his phone and says, "Ah, yes, Misha is known to be someone who can handle herself in a for in a combat situations, and she is sneaky. She is known to be a good scout." Mr. Agar has said that he is good at diplomatic situations, and he is very good in certain things that he can do. Like he also joined the scouting. Um, but I believe there was another person who has named himself as Caldwell, and he also said he's good at scouting. He said that he can do certain things, um, hear things very well. So, Miss Amari, um, it would be it would be very nice if you can tell us what you can do, and where we will then we will go from there without breaking any personal things, of course.
Uh, well, she says, looking around.
Please feel safe to talk here.
I'm a warrior first and foremost.
Surprising. I was not expecting.
Uh, Bailey mentioned that you would probably be caught off guard.
You know Bailey then.
We met under some very unique circumstances last night.
I understand.
I'm not much of a scout, as you put it. Most of what I do is, some would say magical.
Something regarding fire, maybe? He says with a smile.
My reputation precedes me. Uh,
Sadly, I
yes,
have saw the video.
that's one of the least of my tricks.
You know, it's
I also carry with me a very potent weapon. As you've seen, most of my stuff is fairly flashy. I have some subtle things, but most of that's good for uh, revealing whatever's hidden or avoiding being hit.
Miss Amari, I have a unique situation in my head, actually. He kind of says with a smile. Recently, I was contacted by a person as he checks his phone. His name is Sir Alexandros Ep Fiona. Have you met with this person?
I have not.
He's in Queens. He is the leader of the group that is aiding us. I was thinking, because he has told me that one of his allies has died while he in some bad circumstances, and he was looking for someone who is capable warrior and someone who is, good at magic. He says
She nods.
maybe after our talk here, which you can talk with him as well, because if you are good at as you said you are, he may be very interested in the things you wish to. It may be beneficial for you. I don't know this group that well, but maybe they may need your skills. I'm not saying the war. They are joining the war. I'm not trying to shoo you away. Please don't misunderstand me.
No, I understand.
No, that is good. Quite good to know. He thinks for a second, and then says, "I believe there is only one place that I can be sure to put you into best use, and it is the the battlefield. Would that be a problem if he call for your aid in the battlefield?"
No problem at all.
Okay.
Oh, I probably should also mention, because this came up in conversation, I'm very good at cleansing corruption from things. I have a lot of experience with that.
This may be quite useful. He nods. If you want, I can give you the number of Sir Alexander after our dinner.
I would
And you
appreciate it.
can, and you can meet him immediately or whenever you want. He kind of says with a smile.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Okay, he writes the number and gives it to Alice. And then he says, "There's a small person that I known who is your fan. Would you mind signing one of your autographs?"
Sure. No problem at all.
He smiles again. "We aid those who help us. I wonder, is there a way I can help you in return for this, as I know nothing is for free?" He says with a smile.
She thinks about this for a moment. The only thing I'm worried about is stopping whatever's coming our way. I mean, if there's some major threat, some force of evil, I consider it to be my... No, Not just my honor, my duty. You don't have to worry about repaying me.
He nods slowly. I understand. If you change your mind, please contact me.
As you wish.
Oh, see, do you mind if we say they actually continue having a chit chat, and then if you want to meet with the other knight, uh, we can do that as well in the scene?
Sure. That wouldn't be a problem at all.
Alice, like, understands that this guy is not a fan of chit chat. He is a very to the point individual, and for convenience sake, the when you reach Alexandros, he for a meeting, he immediately says, "I am at the Queen's barony, and please feel free to come in, as I am given as I'm giving some right to invite people if need be, and I would not try to stop you. I would not try to stop someone like you," he says in the text.
She will not be sure how to take that, but she'll go by to meet with him because it sounds like a good suggestion, at least.
The when you enter, you see there is a red branch in the flag along with the Mariposa's banner. Would you like to roll me your changeling lore?
Yes. Let me make that roll real quick. 5. That would be 2 successes. Wait, 1 success because I have a +2 difficulty. That's right. So
Mm-hmm. You know that the Red Branch Knights are the most martial group in Concordia. This is the 14th Infantry Unit, the badass of the badasses, the jewel of High King David. They're like they're the guys when you like when they have a problem, the big problem, they send these guys to deal with it. Um, you see Sir Alexandros. He is in full plate armor, sheep plate. His one eye is closed. Autumn she, like your husband. And the second you arrive, he kneels in front of you.
Alice will give him a curtsy and then motion for him to rise.
He rises. My lady, it is an honor to meet with you.
The honor's all mine.
The Please, I believe you wish to see myself and my men.
I do. I I had heard from a Mr. Monday that you were seeking martial assistance.
Oh, I understand. He nods. Maybe we can talk after you see the men themselves.
Absolutely.
The Alice sees they enter towards the training ground of Baroness Mariposa. 50 men, training hardest. Trolls, she, some Canaan, one Redcap. Only one. Some of them trains with blades. Some of them train with guns. There are like couple who has like guns who are shooting with it, chimerical. But they're all wearing like full plate armors. Um, and when Alice is in the middle, You see, Sir Alexander says, "Fourth Infantry!" And they immediately gather up after he says, "Gather up!" And the Sir Alexandro says, "The Baroness Alisamari has come to visit us." And you hear like all of them stands in attention in front of Alice. Oh, oh! I can't say "oh, oh" like Spartans, but I try my best. Oh, see. And then he again stands at attention in front of you, Sir Alexander. "The Fourth Infantry is at your command, Baroness."
She looks there, looks over all of them. Can I get a quick roll to kind of get a feel for this? Perception plus, I was thinking,
Empathy, politics. What do you want?
what would be a good one for reading their readiness? That'd be empathy, right? You'd say empathy.
I would say empathy. Go on, yeah.
Okay. Making that roll. 2 successes.
They are ready as possible because of this nightmare problem. They are well educated, well trained, and very disciplined towards his, like, through how you saw them immediately appear. Like, you didn't, maybe, like, like, they are, again, the badass of the badasses.
Mm-hmm. She will nod her head. At ease.
And then immediately all of them hits their weapons to the ground and gets into the ease.
It looks like your men are ready for combat.
The Sir Alexandros nods. "An honorable death is what we seek, my lady."
Let's hope for victory today. So what do you know specifically about the threats facing us?
We have been told that enemy is numerous. They have claws and big teeth, big monsters that we have faced first.
Big as in numbers or big as in their size?
Both, my lady.
And are they anything like the horrors that we face in the Dreaming, or something different?
We believe it to be different. It seems that the survivals are taking us to another land. They're taking it to they're going to the daydreaming. Or their land.
A new place, a new time. But our swords are sharp and our ammunition pouches ready.
And you hear like they all of them at the same time hits their weapons to their shields or armor and says, "Oh!"
Is there a battlefield that we are preparing for in particular, or is this more of a attacks of opportunity as we can?
"We're waiting for orders, Your Excellency." Pardon, my lady. He says my lady, not Your Excellency.
So we march as soon as we know the target.
It'll be the werewolf. As far as I know, it'll be the werewolves who decide this.
And they're the ones taking direct field command?
I have been given the honor to lead the forces by Count Leon from our side, but I will have to heed their command.
Has there been a mass briefing yet?
Not yet, as far as I know. I believe the Garu are trying to gain information regarding the enemies they're fighting. They know the army is coming. They don't know the weaknesses and what we may do, and they probably didn't choose the battlefield. But what we have gathered from what's going on, the enemy can be more numerous than we expected. They gather armies in a way where they can corrupt the land they're going after. and they're about to enter. They may enter a forest before they enter the city.
They can corrupt the very land.
Yes, the land in their dreaming. They call reflection or umbra.
She'll nod her head at that.
The My lady, may I ask a question?
Of course.
The 4th Infantry had a sorcerer, a person who was aiding us, a person who was buffing us in our fights. We are not only we are the jewel of the kingdom. We did not become this only by strength, but it's by wits as well. We are lacking a sorcerer who can buff us, who can fight alongside us against these enemies. Is there a person that you know who may aid us in this battle? A sorcerer or a sorceress? Someone who can aid us. We have been told that the Sir Carrars will aid us. But we're looking for more.
That's why I'm here. The very ground upon which we walk will be cleansed. The very air that we breathe will give you strength. And your men will fight knowing that should they die, they will be able to rise and fight again.
You will see the guy is very surprised. And then he says, "It is a pleasure to know that you will join among us. We will tell your tales to places that we go." Oh, see, from your first success, this is a good political opportunity for Alice. You know how traditional commoners or nobles respects the military. If you say that you fought with these guys, with those people, they may be impressed.
She looks to the commander. What is the single most emotion that drives your men?
Hope. I can't talk for all of them, but I know we have something in similar. All of us.
Then those of your men with hope in their hearts will find on the day of battle, their strikes will be quicker, their defenses sharper. I'll see to it.
Will you be among us at the battlefield?
She looks at him with a nod. The place of a baroness, a warrior baroness, is to lead from the front. I'll be on the front lines with the rest of the men.
Then, if you wish to train with us, my lady, please, you would be honored.
She smiles at that. My days belong to queens. Absolutely.
Would you like to end the scene there as they start training, maybe?
I would like to, yes. I think that's a good point.
Okay, thank you players for playing. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.